Okay, so this is, I'm not gonna be long. This is a prophecy, a dream prophecy that I had the other night. I had the dream. No, today is February the 1st. I had the dream January 31st. And to me, this is confirmation of what I heard from um, Juanita Bynum, prophetess Juanita Bynum, and there's another prophetess, Tiffany. I don't know her last name, but she has a YouTube channel. She spells her name different. Spells with an H instead of the regular way you spell Tiffany. So when they said they prophecy, I was like, oh wow, that's awesome what God is doing for this year. And like he had told me that I'm a prophet of his, but I don't like go around telling people like yeah or bragging or doing anything like that or even trying to operate in it because I know I am being developed. I know God is still developing me to what he's called me to. So I'm not gonna be out there doing stuff and saying stuff and like get no cars made or nothing like that. But I just wanted to share this because it's confirmation to me that what they have said is the God honest truth. So, and you know that God is always going to tell his prophets what he's finna do before he does it. Now to tell y'all when it's finna happen this year, like I cannot say like, oh, in the next 3 months or something like that is finna happen. I can't give you that because I don't know. All I know is the dream, and I'm gonna tell you the dream. And everyone that is truly, truly in God, look for this to happen for you. I'm talking about true dedicated people. I ain't talking people with ride no fence in the world and in the church. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about true, holy, filled with the Holy Ghost, dedicated individuals, the true believers of God. Look for this to happen to you. So, what he showed me was that the earth is turning. In his dream, he showed me the earth is turning. And the earth has to yield to his believers. So the earth is about to yield everything that you have been asking God for, seeking God for, waiting on God, the things that he had told you and you waiting on it to manifest is about to happen because now the earth has to give it up. So he showed me in the dream, I'm going to describe it as best I can. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. In the vision, it was we regularly on the earth, but say anything that is like 3 miles away from you, 3 miles away, you can't see that with your natural eye. That's impossible. You can't look down the street and see 3 miles away. Okay, though anything that was happening like 3 miles away was across the street, if that makes sense. If I walked outside my door on my porch and looked across the street to the houses instead of seeing the houses that I should see across the street, I see the event of whatever is happening 3 miles away, right in front of me. And in this scenario, there was like some kind of concert event was going on 3 miles away. So say 3 miles away from where I live, they had this event that they was gonna have, but I was able to see it right across the street from me directly. So it was like the earth shifted to things that was far away is now near. Like it's so near is across the street from us. Like you can literally walk to your blessing right across the street. It's amazing. And then he also showed me in the shifting of the earth how the earth is turning, that it was dark. It was dark nighttime. But when you looked outside across the street, you could see the sun setting, but the sun would have been setting in another country, another area part around the world, not where I was presently at. Because where I was presently at, it was midnight, it was dark. But if I looked across the street, I could see the sun rising. But on my side it's dark, but across the street you could see the red sky and the sun rising. So that also showed me that how the earth is turning towards us, that the blessings that we have been waiting on and praying for is finally about to release. And what this is saying is there's nothing that's going to be able to stop it. Like these blessings and miracles, supernatural miracles, whatever you've been praying for, if it's healing of cancer, whatever it is, it's about to manifest, and can't no demon in hell stop it. It's coming. God has said it's coming straight through. It's like an open portal from heaven to earth, and the blessing is coming straight through, that the demons got to stand back. They can't interfere with it at all. And it was another part of the dream that he showed me, that the opening, you know how the opening, God talks about in the Bible, the doorway being narrow and that some people can't fit through. Well, this opening is wide. It was a train. We was on a train, and the train, because the earth had turned, it caused the train to fall over. And so people was running for their lives. People was trying to get out. It was one guy, he had left his baby. His baby was like 2 years old. She was still sitting on the train. And he had ran trying to save his own life and forgot about his daughter. Then I guess he came to himself and figured that he didn't have his baby with him. He came running back and got his baby. And then he ran through the opening. And with the tunnel being for the train, should have like collapsed. I mean, because everything had turned. The tunnel hole should have collapsed also, but the tunnel hole stayed open. So this is like a open, it was like an open heaven. So everybody was able to go through that. So it's like an open heaven that's over the saints, that you got your open heaven that's over you, and you got your portal where your blessings is going to be coming through, because couldn't nothing stop it. You see how the man ran through and he was able to come back. So that was a sign of like the angels ascending and descending from heaven and bringing the blessings back. So I'm just telling y'all, like, it's a lot of stuff I've been praying for. I've been waiting. Sure, it's some stuff I've been waiting for 20 years. And I was so excited to get that vision, because I heard it when Juanita talked about it, and she was saying it was the earth is turning, and she was talking about it, and then I heard another prophet talking about it. I'm like, ooh, okay. I'm like, God is starting to let his prophets know what he's about to do, because he always let them know what he's about to do before he do it. And he give me vision dreams all the time. This is not something new to me. I'm used to getting it. But the fact that he included me in this, like, I felt really, really privileged to be included in knowing this vision for myself. Like, it's one thing to hear somebody talking about it, but when God gave it to you too, that's just like double confirmation to me. So I'm just telling y'all better get ready, because I'm ready. I am ready. My portal is open. My portal is open over me. My blessings is coming through. Can't nothing stop it. And I am ready. And it's so close. It's across the street. Now, how long do it take you to walk across the street? Nothing. It don't take you no time. That's like 5 steps across the street. That's how close this blessing is. That's why I say I'm not going to give it no time span. Expect it in 3 months, 2 months, 5 months. I don't know. God didn't give me that. He didn't put no time on it. But he was showing me how close it is, how he about to release this thing. So I'm just telling those real saints, those real believers, those ones that have been fasting, praying, and seeking God's kingdom and reading that Bible, cutting that TV off, reading that Bible, them real saints, Y'all get ready. Everything y'all been asking for, everything you been praying for, you think God forgot? He ain't forgot. Trust and believe. He ain't forgot. He say yes when you ask. You just got to wait for time to catch up with God. We are not in eternal, we are in time. So, okay, God is in eternal. So when he said it's done like that, time, we got months and weeks and years that we had to get through to even catch up with him. So you waiting for time to catch up with God. God ain't forgot. His answer is always yes. Okay, if you doing what he called you to do and you being obedient, his answer is always going to be yes to you. He going to give you the good things that he have. Trust that. Trust that. Your work is not in vain. Everything you do is not in vain. God knows. He knows those ones that are faithful. He knows those ones that's going to get up out their bed and hit that floor and pray early in the morning. He knows. He knows those ones that's going to turn over that plate and walk away from that food for days on. I ain't talking about no salad. I'm doing the Daniel's diet. You still eating, boo. You still eating. Okay? I'm going to fast until the sun go down, 6 o'clock. You still eating. Be like Jesus. Be obedient. Don't eat nothing. Drink water. That's how I do it. No food, just water. And I fast for days. Not no one day. One day ain't gonna do nothing. Two ain't even gonna do nothing. The three at the most, because that's mostly what in the Bible they talked about. People was fasting for 3 days for God to make a move. God was finna destroy countries, destroy cities. And the kings was like, no, everybody's going on a 3-day fast. Nobody eat, nobody drink, don't even feed dogs. So you need to, if you want something done, you got to shut that flesh down, and you got to do what you got to do. That food gonna always be there. That food is always gonna be there. You ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing. But what you need, you should not try to miss. So I'm just letting y'all know that I got confirmation also that the earth is turning. The earth is about to yield to the real saints that's been waiting on blessings. They is coming, and can't no demon in hell stop it. They gonna have to step out of the way, because it's an open portal. It's an open portal over us. The windows of heaven is open, and it's wide. Everything is coming through. Everything. And I'm expecting, Jesus, I'm expecting everything that I asked for. Because I know I have been faithful. I know I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. So I'm just letting y'all know, man, it's about to be awesome. So if you've been doing what you've been supposed to do, then expect it. Expect it. I don't care. We got a whole year. I don't care if it take all the way to the end of the year. We got a whole year. 31st is I had that dream. Yep. So I'm just letting y'all know, because I'm ready. Be blessed.